Welcome to the next episode of the Canstown Dynasty. Today we take on Maryland. See how this one goes. Thanks for watching and go Pats.
And the Terrapins will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early.
Gashing the knee on the right. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Maryland's offense will take the field for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll run it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They're working that left side. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Washington. Makes the catch. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Makes one man miss. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Gill. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense around.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give is to Williams. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. The Terrapins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The short hands, it's Harrington. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Platt.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth, and already inside a minute to go in the 1st. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. They put on the heat and they blocked it.
And how about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal? Wow.
first snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Leaves it with the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in this game, and what a year he's had, getting closer and closer to 1,800 for the season. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He's got it, first down and more. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the tailback. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harrington. The metrics tell you so often. Go ahead. Go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll ride the hot hand. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air. It's Washington. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Picked off to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. To throw, it's Gill. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The punt, and it's a fake. He's going to throw it. The catch is made, but he's beyond the sideline, so they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Unloads quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, it's blocked.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This time they'll go to the running game. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out quickly. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now they'll run it to the right here. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and it'll be 4th down. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Quick strike complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Gill. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Toss sweep right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
And his offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11.
Here we go.
To the ground, he's got it again. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He leaves it with the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Sneaks it in.
That is a big-time gamble, man. I was second-guessing the head coach deciding to go for that and not just kick the field goal in the last play of the 1st half, but he trusts the big fellas up front. They decide to run the ball. They get movement, and he plows his way in for a touchdown, and with it, take the lead on the final play of the 1st half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the 1st half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the 1st half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the 1st half.
The Terrapins will hustle to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to...
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Give to the running back. Nice move to keep running. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And now the offense will come onto the field again. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Back to pass, it's Gill. Snagged out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Steps away. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top. by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over BYU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach Big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll field the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this up.
There he goes. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Dropping back, it's Gill. Sets up the screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Trying to barge in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Manning. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Gill. Hauls it in. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man in the middle. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Washington. The throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He'll do it himself. Bulldozes his way through. He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. He wants it all. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll keep it on the ground. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The play action fake. Escapes trouble. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Back to throw, it's Gill. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you.
Touchdown, Maryland! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And This offense punctuates another drive, and how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together, they're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down, they kept chopping wood, they found a rhythm, and in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You gotta stop turning the football over.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best...
Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here's the handoff. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Gill. Gets it to him on the screen. Thrust that arm out. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. 2nd down coming up. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Works the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Washington. He's got it down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Kick is in the air. And they'll just down it right there.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Catch in the middle. It's Harrington. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Harrington. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. They get him down after he makes a catch.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Makes the catch. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Gill. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harrington. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Yeah, it's hard. This is the hardest time because you got to have plays and you got to have scripts because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. Last chance coming up. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but
they don't get it off.
Closer to pay dirt.
The Patriots fall.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this
38-31 to Maryland.
Back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back
With that, we will not make a bowl game
I
year
still think
one.
there's time for this team to figure out what
Grayson
they're
Gill,
gonna
30
do,
of
how they're gonna
49,
finish the season
256,
strong. It's
3
not over
interceptions.
yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down
Osborne,
the toilet.
25 for
Refocus the
145.
mechanism.
Young,
We're ready to rock
15
and
for
roll next
104 and a
week.
touchdown.
It just
Haywood also
needs
had
to
a
be
rushing
about
touchdown.
finding a way to win a game right now.
Gill
You
had
know,
2
like
rushing
the
touchdowns.
99.9% chance the college football playoff
Harrington,
now is
11
not a
receptions
possibility
for
anymore. That's
130
okay.
yards.
Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film.
Defensively,
let's get back to being who
1
we
pick.
are so we can get
Owen
this shit
Bullock.
right.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese
E13
Davis.
for
You've been
extra
watching
points,
another
1 on field goals.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
No punts. No punt return touchdowns either. We'll see you next week when we play Notre Dame right back here at home. Thanks for watching this episode, and go Pats.